I'm not trying to spook you. We came out here, I think, 2 weeks ago. We saw these guys here, and we just wanted to be a blessing just to help. What do you need today?
I don't know. Start with $100. So you don't have to do that.
All I want you to do is thank God for it.
Have a good one.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Like if we can't do it all, then there's no point in doing it.
Today, like, what did today teach you on the giving side?
Mhm.
I know, like, it taught like several things, but like, what was the one of the most like important lesson you learned today with the giving? I know it's like a little bit of a process for you. You know, it's like as soon as we left, it just instantly hit you. Probably like before we got out the store.
I can work a year straight and have the hardest time getting myself like a $5 shirt. Because I feel like there's somebody out there that needs that way more than I do. Now, the shirt I have at home may have holes in it. It may be like ripped around the neck where the kids just drove the collar all the way down to the floor. I don't know why they would do something like that, but they do. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Say hey, Daddy. And there's little Jaden. All we're doing today is wanting to help, wanting to sow seeds, but I want this just for us. This is just for us. This is a reminder to always be available to be used. This is a reminder that tomorrow this could be us. And I just pray that somebody's heart is touched, like some life is changed. That somebody not see us. And just wanting you to know that God is still alive, still strong, still mighty, and he's still God. That's it. But I feel like there's somebody out there who don't have that ripped up, dragged all the way down to the floor collared shirt that is crazy for the kids to do. They don't have that. It was excess in the store. I'm like, maybe we should put some of this back.
Give them a word of encouragement, motivation. What would you say to them?
The one guy who came up afterwards. I went up and I asked him. I don't know if you had heard that or caught that or not. Has he ever heard the parable of the lost sheep, lost lamb?
Yeah, I heard that.
And he was like, I'm familiar with the Bible just a little bit. I said, well, let me do a rundown for you. Jesus comes in wherever and begins to speak to the disciples or the Pharisees about something. There's a debate going on. And he tells them, he says, which one of you, if you were the shepherd of 100 sheep, lose one, would not leave the 99 and go chase after the one?
To like, we just come out here. So I just wanted to know what we could do for you today. Just what do you need?
Well, I can use some prayer. Basically got everything I need.
I believe in God. And I'm led every single day to do what he tells me to do. I don't see the power of prayer because I know prayer changes things. So he said if you ask whatever you want in my name, know that I'll do it. But I live by that. I know what you're saying, but I got to do what you told me to do. So don't bet on me. I'm gonna just be $40 with you.
Thank you.
I really hope that helps in some way. And
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome. God bless y'all.
There's no way for me to load it. This is small sign to show you that God is still real. I don't know where your faith is. I don't know what you believe in. But if you ever prayed a day in your life, I know God to be omnipresent, which means he's not restricted to time. somewhere somebody prayed something for today. I just showed up to be in some way.
Welcome. God bless y'all.
I know what it's like to be that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one that's been left out while in the 100. Right? You feel alone, but you're amongst the crowd. You're in the group. So I know God to be just like that, where he'll leave you on the outside to see what's going on the inside. Not that it's meant to harm you, but for you to see it and then think that you missed it, but then be able to receive everything else that was included that nobody else got. It's about being on the outside and being okay. And so tonight, if I can encourage, if I can be ambassador of hope, if I can be general of you being able to get to God and be able to perform in your purpose, if I can be the Sergeant General to lead you in the battle that is your destiny is still awaiting for you. Allow me to tell you through faith, through scripture, through religion, through denomination, through whatever sector of spirituality that you choose to ascribe to on today, that God will leave the 99 to come search after you, the one. Encourage them on tonight to say that God has not forgotten about you.
Yeah.
I want to encourage anybody on tonight that's been doubted,
Yeah.
that's been disputed, that's been looked down on while you were down in the ditches enough.
Yeah.
That you can raise your head and not in affirmation of a man will come and confirm you, but in the one who made you, that he created you and destined you. See, that's why you can come here. I know times are hard. I know they're rough, but the reason you can come here is because he's been leading you.
That's right.
I know sometimes it feels like your feet are heavy because you're tired. You're tired, but it's not your feet. You're carrying the weight of being on his shoulders.
Yeah.
You're higher up in the altitude. That's why it's hard for you to breathe. You're not going through with everything else that the world is going through because it's heavy on you. You're going through it because it's heavy on him because you're high. You have to know that he believes in you.
Yeah.
He never doubted you.
That's right.
And I know stronger people who would have faced weaker fights and died under the pressure of everything that you sleep soundly at night to.
Yeah.
There's not too many people who can attest that they sleep on the side of the road and still get up with a smile on their face. There's not too many people who can say that they struggle to find their meal from day to day and still find a way to encourage people that pass by them.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that we come to donate to you and you begin to inspire me, testify and preach a word to me.
Yeah.
Tell me that material things are small, but prayer is big. Today I learned that I can encourage you, but just your life encouraged me.
Yeah.
I'll close on this note. Pastor who encouraged me, the worst of me, the one that didn't believe in God at 12.
Yeah.
The one who was upset and heartbroken at 9. The one who walked away, who was preaching but not involved in church all of my life until 27. He told me the best sermon is not one preached, but it's a life lived. So I encourage you on tonight to not preach it, but live it.
Yeah.
I encourage you on tonight to not be ad-libbing it, but live it.
Yeah.
I encourage you on the night to not figure out the words or how you're going to dress before you present it, but I want you to figure out your faith so that you can stand the test and say, I've lived through it. I encourage you on tonight to just be uplifted in everything that he put inside of you. Never doubt you about what you look at, but know that the God who brought you here, brought you through all of that, will bring you through this, not to turn his back, but to affirm in you that you are everything that he needed you to be so you can be a testimony. Just be usable.